is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We may be one man short, but we have a lot of film to talk about because today, Dan, were the Golden Globe nominations for the 2023 ceremony. They were a couple of hours ago, so we are late to the game. But I don't know about you, Dan. I did not spoil myself. I have no idea who's nominated for what. I am excited to get into this, see what kind of stupidity the Golden Globes may be nominating. I'm expecting it with the Golden Globes at least. But what about you, Dan? How excited are you for these nominations?
Well, I'm excited to talk about it anyway. But yeah, I have not been spoiled about it either, so I'm definitely excited, to see what is nominated, what was snubbed, and what should not have been nominated, but is.
Snubbed. That's a good one. Yeah. So I'm all about like what should not have been nominated. I'm sure that's gonna happen, but I'm curious as to what's going to be snubbed for sure with the Golden Globes. Before we get into these nominations, Dan, I do want to bring up some topics when it comes to the Best Actor category. I don't know what you think, right? I have a prediction that the Globes will go for Will Smith for Emancipation because the Academy can't, because they kind of banned him from the ceremony. So I'm sure they're not going to nominate him for Emancipation. They can, but I think they won't. And I think Golden Globes could, and I think they probably will. I don't know.
No, I agree. I could definitely see the Golden Globes nominee. I haven't watched Emancipation yet, but I do hear he's really good in it.
And then concerning Brendan Fraser for The Whale and Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick, these are two people that had beef with the Hollywood foreign press. Is there a chance that Fraser misses for Best Actor here because he said, I'm not going to be attending this ceremony at all? Like, he's just not for them. And the same with Cruise. We weren't even sure if he was going to be nominated either way, but could he not have been nominated here because he's made some claims before? Plus, he returned. He gave away his Golden Globe. He sent it back to them. So could that factor in?
I think that could factor in for both of them, especially Tom Cruise. I forgot that he sent his statue back. I could see us not seeing Tom Cruise on here. Brendan Fraser, though, I feel like is just being nominated everywhere to not be here.
I get that. I think that the powerhouse performance, as people have been putting it, could overpower that beef. But let's not do any more predicting, Dan. It is time to get into these nominations, my friend. We're going to start from the bottom. And guys, we're not going to be getting into TV. If you're here for TV, unfortunately, go find somebody else that may be talking about television and have some good input on, because we're here solely for film. Starting with the Golden Globe nominations for Best Original Song in a Motion Picture. Dan, we have Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing by Taylor Swift. We have Ciao Papa from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Whoa. Hold My Hand, Top Gun Maverick, Lady Gaga. Lift Me Up, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever by Rihanna. And Natu from RRR. Okay, Dan, we got our first major precursor nominations here for Best Original Song. Is there one here that sticks out to you the most?
So I didn't even think about Where the Crawdads Sing. I was lukewarm. It was a fine movie. I do know that song, and I do like that song, and I just didn't think about it. And Natu RRR. I didn't even. That's another one I didn't even think about. I have not seen it yet, but I do want to watch it because I'm hearing good things, and I'm looking forward to hearing the music in it. The others, especially Hold My Hand and Lift Me Up, are not surprises at all.
I think that's the main competition this year, no matter what award ceremony, to Lift Me Up and Hold My Hand. You can have your preference, which one you like more than the other, but those are the two. And I like how competitive this year is going to be if it is just those two. I enjoy that. Natu and RRR, like you, Dan. I have not seen RRR yet. It's on Netflix. I gotta take 3 hours of my day away to check it out. But everybody's loving this movie. praise for RRR. And I've heard a couple things about Natu. Haven't heard the song yet. Might just listen to the song before actually watching the movie, because it'll be easier. It's shorter that way. But I hear things about Natu. It could be good. And have not seen Where the Crawdads Sing. I actually have no interest of seeing that film. I'll just be honest. I have no interest of seeing Where the Crawdads Sing. And with you saying it's decent enough, I think I'll probably stay away until I have more time on my hands. Ciao Papa, I'm gonna say that's the one that surprises me the most, because while I know within Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio that would have been the song to be nominated, a lot of people were kind of just iffy on the song because it's not like the best song of the year or anything, and here it is nominated for best song of the year at the Golden Globes.
Yeah,
you've seen Pinocchio, correct?
Yeah.
What do you think about Ciao Papa?
I did think about like Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, like getting a song in here somehow, at least for the Golden Globes. I'm not sure about the Oscars, but maybe. I mean, I actually didn't even know it was a musical until a couple months ago. It's a good song, and that is probably the one that I would have probably thought, if any, were going to be nominated.
Exactly. And I think there are a couple of snubs here. One of the biggest ones, I'm not exactly sure what film this is from, but Diane Warren has a song in a movie this year. And Diane Warren, the Oscars love her and they nominate her. I think we may be seeing her for the Oscars, but she's not here now. And then I know maybe you're not as big of a fan of it, but I am. I love Turning Red. Nobody Like You seems to be the song that they're going to be campaigning. And I don't know. I think I would choose Nobody Like You over Ciao Papa, even though Ciao Papa seems to be like that powerful ballad or beautiful song.
Yeah, I like Nobody Like You, though. I do like Turning Red. I do like Turning Red. I just don't love it. But I did like that song. And the music was really good. I mean, it's boy bandy, but it's still really good. Yeah, I definitely think the Ciao Papa is more chosen because it's a ballad.
Before we move on to the next category, who's winning this as of right now?
Just
when?
Very barely. I'm going to go Lift Me Up.
Ooh.
Barely, though, over Hold My Hand. Because, yeah.
I'll be the contrarian. I am going with Hold My Hand. I think Lady Gaga's getting it again this year. Let's see, Dan. Let's duke it out.
No, Lady Gaga's a good point, though. That's a good narrative because she's,
Rihanna is too.
Rihanna is
a good narrative too.
Especially, I think Rihanna she left for so long, the music industry. She hasn't been doing much, and then she comes back with next category. Best Original Score, Motion Picture. We have Carter Burwell, The Banshees of Inisherin, Alexandre Desplat, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Hildur Guttenadder, Woman Talking, Justin Hurwitz, Babylon, and John Williams for The Fabelmans.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. I like this list, Dan.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I quite like this list. I haven't seen Woman Talking yet or Babylon yet, but I keep hearing that Hildur, she's gonna get it for Woman Talking. It's Justin Hurwitz for Babylon. I love Justin Hurwitz as a composer. I can only imagine how good the score for Babylon is gonna be. John Williams' score in The Fabelmans, not his best, but still, I thought it was memorable, especially during the end credits. Alexander Desplat for Pinocchio. I watched that movie yesterday. I thought that the score was so memorable. And then Banshees of Inisherin. I'm happy because it's Banshees of Inisherin, but it's not necessarily the most memorable one, in my opinion. But because it's such a good movie, because I like it so much, I'm happy that it gets a nomination under its name.
John Williams he's like a classic, so I was not surprised that he would get in, and yeah, but I agree. The Fabelmans, the film overall, I wasn't in love with, like I thought I was going to be. I did like it, but yeah, no, it's not its strongest, but it's John Williams. And yeah, the rest, seem good. I'm like you. I'm so excited for Babylon. I think it's going to be a crazy score. It'll be interesting to see. Yep, Pinocchio had a really good score.
A snub here, right? I would say I'll be watching it this weekend. Is Avatar? I keep hearing the score for Avatar is gangbusters. I keep hearing that, and I know it's not because I believe James Horner was a composer, but unfortunately I believe he passed away a couple of years ago, and it's a new composer, but it's the same vibe, and people are talking about the score. I'm surprised Avatar isn't here.
That's a really good point. Yeah, because I'm hearing a lot of people mention everything, but the score is just really good. And
Yeah.
from what we heard in the trailer, it's like, yeah, it sounds like a similar score, but like really good. You know?
Yeah. No, yeah, 100%, Dan. Oh, I got one. If you don't got one, I think I got another one.
Okay, yeah, I can't think of it.
The Batman.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Michael Giacchino.
Michael
Giacchino.
Giacchino.
Yeah.
Giacchino, yeah. Oh, he should have 100% been in here.
Dude, that is to right now, my favorite score of 2022.
Mine too. Yeah, I love his Batman score.
How is he not nominated here?
I don't know. Yeah, I would have put him above a few of these. He's done a lot. I think his Batman one is his like strongest, and so I hope to see him improve even in the future. But yeah, no, he's a snub. Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah, I think Academy-wise, his last nomination or maybe even win, I think was for Up.
Oh yeah,
That's a long time ago.
I know. Yeah.
Wow. I hope the Academy don't snub him. I think
was about to
he's
say,
my
yeah.
favorite score.
Yeah, I hope they don't sub him.
Any prediction here?
I don't know. I don't.
I'll start it off then. I think that Hildur for Women Talking is getting it just for talk alone. People say that her score for Women Talking is not only incredible, but it's better than her score for Tar.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it seems to be going to Hilder's way. It might be going that way. We'll see what the next couple of weeks to a month do right to this race to see if that changes. But my prediction is Women Talking.
That's a good prediction. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I want to say John Williams just because he's John Williams, but
right? Yeah. It could be. It's his second to last score ever. It could be because his last score is going to be Indy. It could be, Dan. You're right.
Yeah.
Would you say John Williams?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with John Williams.
That's not a bad choice. I could see John Williams taking it in the end. I can.
Yeah.
All right, then. Ready for best screenplay in a motion picture?
Yes.
All right. Nominees are Todd Field for Tar, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, Sarah Polley for Women Talking, and Steven Spielberg and Tony Kushner for The Fabelmans. Oh, wow. Dan, have you noticed here that their Academy-wise is only one adapted screenplay nominated here?
Yes, I did notice that.
The rest are original. So now, if you guys have seen our previous videos on our Oscar predictions, we have Women Talking as our number one for best adapted screenplay. We've had for the last 2 months. And then when it comes to the best original screenplay race for the Oscars, we've had a combination of The Fabelmans and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Dan, we got the 3 top ones from our crew in this nominee list. This is going to be a tough one, dude.
The Daniels. Or Women Talking, I think.
Really? So what? No Fabelmans?
Not after seeing it. No, I it's really good. I don't know. I was just so let down by it.
I tend to agree with you, Dan. We kind of feel the same way about The Fabelmans. We were let down by The Fabelmans. I would never say it's a bad movie, but I was let down by The Fabelmans. Personally, I don't think it's Spielberg's strongest direction. I don't think it's Spielberg's strongest script. But that's one person out of 7 billion people, or 2 people out of 7 billion people. Our opinions might be, or are, right? Let's be frank here. They are in the minority here. People like The Fabelmans. And there's a good chance The Fabelmans could get it just because of that front runner hype.
Yeah,
but
good point.
Dan, it's only time that will show us whether that front runner hype will lead to the big one or if it will lead to their demise. So while as of right now in December, we're saying I'll be honest, it's between Fabelmans and Everything Everywhere All at Once for me. But I want Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like the Fabelmans are taking it. But we also got to think about Tar for a second, Dan, because I forget which award show it was. I don't know if it was the Indie Spirits or the Gothams or something else, the New York Film Critics Association, but Tar won Best Screenplay in one of those.
Okay.
It has a screenplay win under its belt so far. Is that a contender? Do you think that in any way will shake up the game, or do you kind of see it as like, oh no, those are just like the indie awards, Jonathan? I wouldn't even worry about that.
I do think sometimes those can, shake up everything. Because like last year, we thought Kristen Stewart was like a front runner for Best Actress, but she didn't really win any of those awards.
Yeah.
So it could go either way. Tard is a good screenplay, even though I didn't love it as much as like you and Shawn. But no, it is a really good choice. I do want the Daniels though. I think the most, just because Everything Everywhere All at Once was it was a fun script, but it also had the emotion in it, and it just had a smart, witty like story around it. So I'm really hoping for that one.
Yeah. I won't even get into like asking you because it feels like we're both personally going for Everything Everywhere All at Once to win screenplay here. Prediction wise, I'll stay there. I'll stay there for my prediction. I'll stay there as well.
I think I'm gonna stay there. Yeah.
I think it's cool that, I'll be honest, I don't think there are any snubs in this category. I think these are the best screenplays of some of the best screenplays of the year. Even going back to the adapted screenplay category at the Oscars, the past 2 months, Dan, the three of us have been just trying to figure out how the adapted screenplay category is going to even look like, but we know Women Talking is taking it, and it's always been a top 4 for original screenplay, and they're combining that for this category. This is a good category.
It is a good category. Yeah, I don't.
Glass Onion, do you think that's a snub?
No, in general, I just love The Menu. So maybe not in this category, but like I wish it could get an original screenplay in the Oscars because I love that screenplay.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I love that screenplay as well.
Yeah.
The Menu, I hope we see some love for The Menu coming up. If not at the Golden Globes, maybe some other awards. Dan, you ready for the next category?
Yes.
Ooh.
So next we have Best Director. We have James Cameron for Avatar: The Way of Water, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Baz Luhrmann for Elvis.
What?
Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, and Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans. Yeah.
No Todd Field.
No.
No Sarah Polley. No international directors like Park Chan-wook or Edward Berger.
Yeah.
I'm good with Cameron. I'm good with the Daniels. I'm good on McDonagh. I'm good on Spielberg. Baz Luhrmann for Elvis?
I know, and we really liked Elvis, but
So I'm not. Yeah, my surprise isn't like, man, he sucked. No, my surprise is like,
there were so many other.
Yeah.
That's my surprise too. That's really shocking. Is he a beloved? I know he does a lot, and a lot of people do like him.
Beloved, like in what sense? Like a Spielberg? No, hardly any directors are like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beloved, no. And plus, like the reception for Elvis for the last year has been so mixed, and especially the reception of Baz Luhrmann as a director, who personally I liked his direction in Elvis because I liked that movie so much. But wow, when you said Baz Luhrmann, dude, do you see any controversy coming out of this? Because Sarah Polley came out.
Yeah, Sarah Polley.
Yeah. But what if Sarah Polley really isn't as good as we think she is? Are we only really nominating Sarah Polley because she's like the only female contender this year?
I don't know. Yeah, because we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm just nominating her because of all the hype and like how high she is on Golden Globe and all of that stuff.
I feel that.
Yeah, but Baz Luhrmann wouldn't have been my choice,
Yeah, absolutely. No Damien Chazelle. Dan, I know he was your guy. I know you were thinking about Damien Chazelle for a while. No Chazelle. No Chazelle. No Chazelle for screenplay either, Dan. No love for Babylon as much, you would think. So yeah, no Polley, no Chazelle, and dude, last episode of Off to the Races, our November predictions for the Oscars, I said that the highlight of Tar isn't even Cate Blanchett. It's Todd Field as the director, and he's not here.
I know he should have definitely been here.
What a Golden Globes thing to do to nominate Baz Luhrmann. I don't know. That for me, like that just reeks of Golden Globe.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, Todd Field definitely should have been there instead.
Dan, if you don't have any other snubs off the top of your head, predict this.
Well, it's like, I want to say Spielberg.
Okay.
Because I'm going to say Spielberg, even though I didn't love The Fabelmans, but I'm still going to say it because he's Steven Spielberg.
100%. I love The Fabelmans. Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think, is the best film of the year. I would personally like to say The Daniels. I think it is Steven Spielberg's year all around. It could be them. Even though The Daniels did win for, I believe they won picture and director at one of the like indie awards. And they had a really good speech or something like that. But I don't think Spielberg was nominated. But he is here. I think it is Spielberg. I don't know, man. I feel like Spielberg's taking it all year round. I'll be surprised if he doesn't really.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, let's see what people think. But I'm with you. I'll say Spielberg as well. Dan, next category. Are you ready?
Yes.
Because it is nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture. We got Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Barry Keoghan for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brad Pitt for Babylon. Whoa, we got some stuff to talk there. Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Eddie Redmayne for The Good Nurse. Dan, have you even seen The Good Nurse?
I have seen The Good Nurse.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, I was not expecting that. How'd you like it?
I liked it. It's good enough. He is good in it. He is good in it. I wouldn't have thought he would show up. I mean, I guess that's a Golden Globe thing for me.
I actually heard a couple pundits talk about their predictions for the Golden Globes, and they had Eddie Redmayne for The Good Nurse. Oh, okay. Apparently, a lot of people are liking it. I don't think it's going to translate to an Oscar run.
No.
I'm just not as surprised that it's here. I think my biggest surprise here is Brad Pitt for Babylon.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm sure you know about all the controversy surrounding Brad Pitt as of late, or no?
The domestic.
The allegations. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm surprised they have him in here. I'm almost wondering if the dates that the Hollywood Foreign Press had to vote for nominations closed right around the time the controversy started, because I feel like they wouldn't have nominated him if they knew about the controversy. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't be nominated for the performance alone. He could be terrific in Babylon. He could be my favorite supporting performance of the year, and I'd be like, man, I'm happy he's nominated for a Golden Globe. But I'm just surprised because of all the issues that have been coming about. And dude, with the Oscars in March, I don't even see the Oscars nominating Brad Pitt.
Yeah, no, it is a surprise. I actually wasn't even thinking about that. That's a good point. Yeah, I don't think he'd be nominated for the Oscars. But yeah, like you said, though, we don't know. He could have a really great performance, but it's just with all the background stuff.
100%, dude. Our boys, Barry Keoghan, Brendan Gleeson, both in it. I'm so happy for that, Dan. I am such a fan of Barry Keoghan in this film. I think he's my favorite of the two in the film, though I feel the campaigning is more toward Gleeson. Gleeson actually won a precursor already over Barry Keoghan. If it was a two-way race, I think like Brendan Gleeson would beat Barry Keoghan in every category, even though I like Keoghan. But I'm happy to have him on.
Same here. Yeah, he was really those performances, just the whole movie were just really good. Yeah, I'm happy to have him on as well.
But I think we're saving the best for last because I think it's Ke Huy Quan's.
Yes, yeah, definitely. That's my prediction.
Right?
Yep.
I think it's Ke Huy Quan, and in an alternate universe, but Everything Everywhere All at Once joke. In an alternate universe, I could possibly see Brendan Gleeson.
Me too.
Or some weird Golden Globes crap happens and the Eddie Redmayne gets it.
Eddie Redmayne.
It could
He's really
happen.
good. He's really good, but yeah, it would surprise me.
It always happens, Dan.
Yeah.
Something crazy like that always happens. Yeah, so Eddie Redmayne and Brad Pitt surprises here. Pitt more than Redmayne, but aside from those two, pretty solid top 3 here for us personally.
Yes.
And that's all really I gotta say about that. Any snubs for supporting, Dan? We don't have Ben Whishaw here.
Ben Whishaw. Yeah, he would have been. Yeah, well, we don't really know, but what I'm hearing though, yeah, I think he would be a snub if I saw that movie.
Yeah. No Paul Dano or Judd Hirsch.
Oh yeah, good point.
Right? Yeah, no Paul Dano. I thought he was going to be a strong contender this season, and he's not even here.
Yeah, and I know people before the movie loved Judd Hirsch, and I actually loved his scene. I thought I thought he was really good, but it's such a limited screen time, which just happened before. But yeah, no, good point. Yeah, those are surprised about, especially Paul Dano. Honestly, Paul Dano might have been my favorite performance in the movie.
Not for me, but
okay.
But I appreciate that you feel that way for sure. I'm not mad Dano's not in here. I'm not mad that Hirsch isn't in here, but I'm kind of confused about Whishaw. Is talks dying? Are talks dying for Whishaw? Because I thought he was a top 2 contender, and he's not even here.
Yeah, no, good point.
Golden Globes, baby. Dan, you ready to announce the next one?
Yes. Next, we have Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture. Angela Bassett for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin. Jamie Lee Curtis.
My God, they did it. They did it.
Dolly D. Leon for Triangle of Sadness. And Carey Mulligan for She Said.
What kind of list is this? No, respect to all the actresses here. You guys acted your butt off, right? Respect to you guys. This is weird. Carrie Condon is the only consistent one with our predictions.
Yep, no, 100%.
Angela Bassett in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Is the campaigning for that movie paying off for her? Is she gonna end up making it? I mean, Dan, we both agree, right? Like, she's good.
Yeah.
Right?
She's really good. I don't know.
I don't see the hype like everybody else does.
Yeah. Like, it was that once. I mean, all her scenes she was good, but that one throne scene is when she was really good. And even that, I didn't. There were so many people that I probably would have chosen over her. I do love Angela Bassett, but yeah, it's surprising. Yeah. Oh.
Jamie Lee Curtis. You want to talk about this? About this?
Yeah. Like Jamie Lee Curtis in general, she's good. But this movie, like every other, the other main performances are all like better than her and more important. And I don't know.
It's the accomplishment nomination, Dan.
Yeah.
I said it since October. I said Stephanie Hsu is not a shoo-in. I think that she's going to come out for some precursors. There's even a big possibility she doesn't even make it on Oscar nomination morning. And even in the last episode, Dan, Jamie Lee Curtis has backing. There's backing.
Yep.
Dan, she got nominated. They went for it. They did it. I honestly think this is only the beginning of the end, because I feel that Jamie Lee is making it to the Oscars. It's not about that, I'm with you. I think Stephanie Hsu is the stronger performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once. But I think the narrative behind Jamie Lee Curtis, the backing is that she's never been nominated for an Oscar before. She was straight up saying that she wants to be nominated, and they're honoring her wishes and they're starting to nominate her. Dude, I think it's happening. I think it's going to go all the way to the Oscars. Spoiler alert, whatever my predictions are for the next Oscar episode, I don't think Stephanie Hsu is going to be in it. Not because I'm shocked they did it.
Yeah.
They actually did it, Dan.
What do you think of Dolly De Leon from Triangle of Sadness? Or you don't know?
I hate Triangle of Sadness, Dan. I think it's one of the worst films of the year. Not the worst, but one of the worst films of the year, in my opinion. I don't understand the hype. If you like the movie, though, I'm happy you like the movie. But I didn't. But Dolly De Leon is the best thing about that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and she doesn't even shine till the third act.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, really good in the movie. And Dan, you saw She Said. Thoughts on Carey Mulligan?
Okay, I was gonna ask. I'm blanking on her name. The other actress.
Zoe Kazan or Kazan.
Is she both supporting? Are they both supporting, or would she be lead?
That's a good question. I thought that the Academy were going for Carey Mulligan as lead, Zoe Kazan as supporting, but now the Globes have her as supporting. Maybe they're both supporting.
I thought, if anything, I thought it'd be the other way around. I thought Zoe Kazan was the main character. A little more than they're both in it a good amount. And I do think I love Carey Mulligan. She does do a good in it. I just think that Zoe Kazan, especially in this one scene when there's a couple scenes. I love when she finds out that they got the person to back them up. That was a really powerful scene. I thought I would have put her over Carey Mulligan if they're both supporting.
Yeah, I wonder if this is remnant of what's it called? Promising Young Woman. She's like an awards player, and so they're putting the awards player in the awards nomination place. Because I'm with you. I think Zoe Kazan is a lead. If I had to pick, I think they're both supporting. But if I had to pick a lead, I think Zoe Kazan is the lead. And I like her better than Carey Mulligan in this movie as well. So, I don't know. Maybe she'll be in lead when we go and read those nominations. But if she's not, then Carey Mulligan over Kazan, in my opinion. I like Kazan more. Dan, there is no women talking, girls.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Wow. No Jessie Buckley, no Claire Foy. This could just be a Golden Globes thing, right? We should just put that as a big asterisk. All this could be just Golden Globe nonsense. But if it's not Golden Globe nonsense, are they starting to cancel each other out now?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Maybe. Yeah, maybe they are. I mean, we did see though the two Banshee Boys are in there. They didn't cancel.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But it could just be that their performances are so equally incredible that they don't know who to choose, and dude, that'll mess up a nomination.
Yeah, true.
It's true. But if I see anybody winning here, it's Carrie Condon for the Banshees of Inisherin.
Me too. Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. What's your Golden Globe prediction though? Like if they were to pull some nonsense out, who's getting this?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Me too, dude. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, and then Angela Bassett would have been my second. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think if it's not Carrie Condon, I think Jamie Lee Curtis is gonna get this.
Yeah,
I'll be happy for her as a performer.
Me too. Yeah, I just nominated for Halloween Ends. No.
Let's move on. Our nominations for Best Motion Picture Non-English Language. Nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Argentina, 1985, Close, Decision to Leave, and RRR. I have not seen any international film this year. I am ashamed.
I have not seen any of these yet either, or any. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of them.
I still want to see Quiet on the Western Front. I still want to see Decision to Leave and RRR before the end of the year or before these ceremonies start taking place.
Yeah, I would add Close to that. Even though, I'm because I love the trailer for Close. Even though I'm hearing, at least Shawn said he didn't love it as much as.
But people are.
But people are okay. Yeah. So I'm excited, very excited for Close. Decision to Leave, I'm very excited for. RRR, same as you. All Quiet on the Western Front is kind of like with you with R&R. I have to put out 2.5 hours, how many hours that is. I
actually haven't heard anything about Argentina 1985.
Me neither. I think I've only heard the name, and I don't even know if I did.
Unfortunately, I don't have much to say about that.
Yeah, me neither.
But I can see this as a four-way race.
No, definitely.
It's a shame that with the Academy, India didn't what's the word I'm looking for? But India didn't send in RRR to be nominated, whatever the word is for that.
For your consideration, right? Or like
yeah, they didn't. Yeah, so it can't be nominated at the Oscars.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it can't because
it could have had a chance. Or maybe not a winning, but a chance at being nominated.
I kind of disagree. I think it had a I think it would have had a chance to win if the Academy put it in, and we'll see here how it does. Dude, people are loving RRR, Decision to Leave.
They are.
They're liking Close, All Quiet on the Western Front. I think again, four-way race. I do think All Quiet on the Western Front has been dying down a little bit, at least in my circle of people. Close is starting to rise up within my circle of people, and then Decision to Leave and RRR have always been on top.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say Decision to Leave.
I want to say RRR.
Ooh, I like this, Dan. I like it though, because if it's not Decision to Leave, I'd also say RRR.
Yeah.
I think I have to get it out of my head. I have this Oscar brain. I got my Oscar brain on, and it's hard to turn off.
Yeah.
But you're right. Just because it's not going to be nominated for an Oscar doesn't mean that it's going to win every other award it's nominated for.
Yeah.
When it comes to Best International Feature, I mean, you could be right, Dan, and I could be eating my words. And it could be RRR. People are loving it.
Next is Best Motion Picture Animated. We have Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, In New Ho by G Kids, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On,
Ooh.
Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and Turning Red.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. We have we got Netflix, we got Pinocchio, but no other Netflix nominations here from them.
Yeah, like the CB's or any of that.
They have 4 of my 5 predictions on here.
Yeah, I'm guessing In Ho. I'm surprised by In Ho or whatever. But yeah, no, the other ones were ones that I expected to kind of be in, the top 5.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not even sure if Inu-Oh will make it anywhere, or if this just is some more of that Golden Globes nonsense. I have a hard time with my number 5 for Best Animated Feature of the Year anyway.
Same here. And I have a few selections, but I'm I don't know which one to put in. And
yeah,
Turning Red was definitely the first pick. Maybe not mine personally, but first pick for Disney, because I didn't like Lightyear. And I did like, I know you didn't, but I liked Strange World, but I didn't expect it, to be nominated. So Turning Red's it's what I expected.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't see any snubs here. We can talk about things that aren't here, like Lightyear, like you said, but I was disappointed by that movie too, Dan. So
yeah,
I'm happy it's not here.
I know you didn't like it as much, but The Bad Guys, I really liked that animation style.
Oh, I gotta go through my ranking list again, but I think I like Bad Guys more than Lightyear.
Oh yeah, I did. Sea Beast I liked a lot.
Yeah, Sea Beast, My Father's Dragon, Wendell and Wild. That number 5 slot, it could go to anything, and I wouldn't even be angry.
Yeah,
this is my top 4: the Pinocchio, Marcel, Puss in Boots, Turning Red. I'm happy. That's my top 4.
But I think I know your prediction, and it's mine as well. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
No, no, I'm just kidding. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Dan, we say that now. There is passion and love and talk building up for Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
It's really good. I thought you were about to say Puss in Boots, which is true. There is love and talk coming up for Puss in Boots as well.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I mean, I'm excited for it. Marcel the Shell. People are loving it because it's on physical media now, and in consideration.
I could be wrong, but I believe Marcel already has a win under its belt.
Oh, maybe.
I believe it does. Yeah, I'll go Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Yeah.
It's I've said it before. Powerhouse film. Type of film. Dan, are we ready to get into best performance by an actor in a musical or comedy?
Yep.
Diego Calva for Babylon. Daniel Craig for Glass Onion. Adam Driver for White Noise. Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin. And Ray Fiennes for The Menu. I am so happy to see Ray Fiennes here. He is my favorite male performance of the year. It's Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, he's probably mine as well. I
Yeah.
loved him. I love The Menu so much. I would see it again. I saw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
But it is musical or comedy. I'm not even mad that I'm not seeing certain people here because they might be in the drama category.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm not even that mad that we are missing some people here. Diego Calva for Babylon. Okay, I haven't seen it. Maybe he's that good. Again, Babylon's super divisive.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig for Glass Onion. I'll be honest though, like I guess you needed a nomination for musical or comedy, and it's Daniel Craig, and it's Glass Onion.
Yeah.
Adam Driver for White Noise. That's I haven't seen White Noise yet, and people have kind of just been cratering that film. And what I mean is, like, they kind of just don't talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, it was in theaters this past weekend. I was thinking about going.
It wasn't in mine.
Oh yeah, I might go, but it's just I love Adam Driver so much, but it's a surprise just to see that movie or him,
Though I think in the end, this is Colin Farrell's award.
Yes, I think.
Right?
Yeah, Colin Farrell, I think, is my prediction.
Yeah, Colin Farrell, Dan, has been winning awards all year so far for Banshees. Aside from musical or comedy, there's a chance that Colin Farrell even takes it all the way to the Oscars.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I could also he could have been in drama as well. Actually, I guess a few of these. Yeah, him.
Yeah. But you know how it is here. I wish I had any snubs or any other thoughts, but musical or comedy, who else would you have put? Off the top of my head, I don't really have anybody. I wonder if Tom Cruise would have been here if they're considering Top Gun a musical or comedy, or if that's a drama for them.
David Harbour for Violent Night.
Dude, I love David Harbour in Violent Night.
Best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical or comedy. Leslie Manville for Miss Harris Goes to Paris.
Ooh.
Margot Robbie for Babylon. Anya Taylor-Joy for The Menu. Emma Thompson, Good Luck to You, Leo Grande. And Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I love this list.
Me too.
Dan, talk to me about Anya Taylor-Joy.
I'm so happy because her and Elle Fiennes were just clashing, or like good clashing, like, but they were so good together and like equally, I like loved them both so much. Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited for her. I've always been a fan of her. Anyway,
I need Anya Taylor-Joy to make it to the Oscars over Margot Robbie, please, and I'm gonna need Ray Fiennes to get there too.
Yeah.
Please. I hope this translates over, Dan.
I hope so.
Leslie Manville, Miss Harris Goes to Paris. I haven't seen Miss Harris Goes to Paris. I honestly don't think, with the amount of movies I need to catch up on, I don't think I'm going to end up seeing Miss Harris Goes to Paris. Yeah. I'm sure she's happy to be nominated, and I'm sure she's had an illustrious career beforehand.
Yeah, I'm the same way with her. I don't know much about her. I didn't see Miss Harris Goes to Paris. And don't have much of an interest in it.
Now, I did see Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, and I quite liked the film. But Dan, this is in like your top 5 of the year, right?
Yeah, it's 4, I believe. Yeah, I loved it. It was just a surprise. I wasn't expecting it to be that deep, and me to actually love these characters so much. But no, she was really good. I'm excited that the movie at least gets the attention.
Yeah, for sure. And I know Shawn has been rallying for Emma Thompson to get nominated. He talks about how she allowed herself to be vulnerable in that performance. And I agree. Yeah. I really do. Golden Globe wise, yeah, dude, I'm happy she's nominated here for musical or comedy.
Yeah.
But again, Michelle Yeoh, okay? Michelle Yeoh could possibly win the Oscar, the big one, ladies and gentlemen.
And she just won Icon of the Year, Time, right? People Magazine, yeah.
I think this is Michelle Yeoh's more than anybody on this list. I don't know if I see one of those Golden Globe nonsense type wins here. Maybe Emma Thompson? Maybe?
Maybe. I think it's Michelle Yeoh, though.
Yeah, she's way too strong of a performance to be looked over. And again, because it's musical or comedy, I don't really have any snubs here off the top of my head either. We've got to really get into the drama categories.
Yes, yeah.
Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. The nominees are Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, and Triangle of Sadness. Call me a Triangle of Sadness. I do not like this movie. All right, Dan. Talk to me here about why Everything Everywhere All at Once is winning.
Yeah, it's gotta win.
It's one of the front runners for Best Picture.
Yeah, it has to win this. I'm sure Banshees I love, obviously, and I'm sure the others are good. Well, not Triangle of Sadness, because you and Sean both didn't like it. I might think it's okay. I don't know, probably not. But yeah, no, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I'm happy to see Glass Onion here.
Me too.
I was expecting Babylon for musical or comedy. I do think it is a battle between The Banshees and Everything Everywhere. I think The Banshees will find a new life on HBO Max, and I believe it's also on Hulu December 16th, so I think this Friday. Let's see if it has a new life and people start loving it and it starts getting that awards buzz that it even wins the Golden Globe. But no, dude, I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is an easy pick here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they're considering Elvis a musical or comedy, and if they are, I'm surprised it's not nominated here.
Yeah, especially with them nominating Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it's a drama. We'll have to wait.
Maybe.
We'll definitely have to wait here. But even though some of these films I do like, it's just Everything Everywhere is too strong of a contender, in my opinion, to look at any of these other nominations.
Yeah.
Again, we'll see about Banshees soon.
Now we're into drama. So we have Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. Austin Butler for Elvis. Also drama. Brendan Fraser for The Whale. Hugh Jackman for The Son. Bill Nighy for Living. And Jeremy Pope for The Inspection.
Okay. That's a nice little list.
That is, yeah.
A nice little list going on there. So yeah, Elvis, I guess, is drama then. It's not musical or comedy. They got Fraser, and even though he said he wasn't going to be attending the ceremony, he's here.
Yeah, and Bill Nighy, I'm happy because I just added him to my. You and I both added him to our predictions.
I just think that Bill Nighy is going to be that performance that the actors branch of the Academy is going to be looking toward, and they're going to nominate him in the same way that they did Willem Dafoe, Viggo Mortensen. They both get nominated a lot for roles like what Bill Nighy is doing here in Living, so I'm not surprised to see him here. Brendan Fraser I mentioned, Butler I mentioned, deserve it. Yeah. Hugh Jackman, I don't know, man. They keep saying Jackman for The Son. They've been saying it ever since predictions for these awards were happening toward late summer. But The Son, dude, I don't know anybody that likes this movie. And I honestly don't know anybody that likes Jackman in this movie either. And then Jeremy Pope for The Inspection is a really good entry point here. I have not seen The Inspection. I hear that Jeremy Pope is really good in The Inspection. And to be honest, if other major ceremonies start to nominate him, I think Jeremy Pope could be a shoo-in for an Oscar nomination.
Yeah, I have not seen The Inspection either. Yeah, I am excited for it. I'm excited to see his performance because even in the trailers, he looked really good. And yeah, I think that him especially, the others we either have guessed already or had predictions that they were going to be in the Oscars. But I do think that he could sneak in, especially if he wins this and is on more nomination lists.
Who's winning?
Oh, it's hard because we could also take that Brendan Fraser's drama. We could take that into consideration here as well. Or else I would say Brendan Fraser. But Austin Butler is going to be yeah.
I think it's Austin Butler, Dan. I think it's Austin Butler. Yeah. Not only does Brendan Fraser have that whole controversy with him not even attending the ceremony against him, take that out. Let's take that out for a second. That never happened. They say they're best friends. Hollywood Foreign Press and Fraser are best friends. We talked about this on our private chats. Brendan Fraser has not been performing well this awards season so far.
Yeah.
He hasn't. He is the Kristen Stewart of this award season so far, where we were always going, Kristen Stewart's going to be nominated for this, and she's going to win the Golden Globe, and she's going to win the SAG, and she's going to win the Critics' Choice, and she's going to win the Oscar, and she didn't. And she was nominated for all these awards, but she never won. Is this Fraser? Do we see that happening with him? I do think it's going to be a really amazing, incredible performance, but he needs to have backing. Jamie Lee Curtis has a bit more backing than he does right now. I'm being facetious, but Fraser needs a win somewhere because Colin Farrell seems to be the front runner now. And even aside from that, Dan, yeah, Butler also has a hand over Fraser, maybe.
I think now, yeah, because not only like for The Whale, all we've been hearing is that Brendan Fraser's the best part, but now he's not even getting really any awards in the pre-shows, and so now it's like, is The Whale even? Well, it's worth seeing. Obviously, I want to see it, but like, yeah, no, I agree.
Any snubs? I don't really think so concerning this with musical or comedy. You got Butler, Fraser, Nye, Pope, Farrell. Good choices.
Yeah.
Overall, for like a 5 category, and Austin Butler is the way to go, I think. Put your money on Butler.
Yes.
Best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama, we have Cate Blanchett for Tar, Olivia Colman for Empire of Light, Viola Davis for The Woman King, Ana de Armas for Blonde, Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans.
Oh my gosh.
Ana de Armas?
Ana de Armas. She was really good, but that's the only thing. The movie, I mean, its cinematography is really good, but the movie is just not. And that's why I thought maybe she didn't have a chance, because of the movie being that bad.
I hear that, Dan. The movie's borderline offensive.
It's too long, and it's weird, and there's stuff that's made up in it that's not true, and that I know that's based off the book, but the book shouldn't have been published then.
Dan, where's Daniel Deadwyler?
Yeah, I don't know. Daniel Deadwyler should have 100%, probably even over Olivia Colman, being here.
What type of Golden Globes crap is that they have Ana de Armas over Daniel Deadwyler, who won the Gotham, who is right now in a 3-way race with Blanchett and Yo.
I know.
She's not here?
She should 100% be here. Yeah, I don't know why.
Viola Davis is here. Olivia Colman, dude. Olivia Colman is an awards player, but this movie, people are not liking Empire of Light.
That's my thing. That's why I think Daniel Deadwyler definitely should have been over her. Because Olivia Colman's great, but like you said, people are not even loving it or liking it even. And that's why I didn't think maybe she would be here.
I'm not even hearing a lot of things about Coleman's performance in Empire of Light.
Me too. I'm hearing more about her co-star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michael Ward.
Yeah.
Dude, Daniel Deadwyler's not in here?
Yeah, I know. That's a surprise. That's a big...
Yeah, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself here, but it's because she's a revelation until.
Yeah.
You agree with me, Dan?
100%, yeah. I loved her too.
I'm sorry, Ana de Armas? Anyhow, quickly, Dan, before we end the video with our next category, I'm gonna say Blanchett.
Okay, because it's Golden Globes, I'm gonna say Michelle Williams. Cate Blanchett, yeah, would have been my probably pick, but
I'll go with Blanchett here.
Yeah.
But you know what? With that snub of Todd Field for director, who I thought was the best thing about Tar, I guess Michelle Williams could happen, but I'll be angry with that because she's not a leading performance. Anyway.
Yeah, and I liked her. She was really good, but sometimes it was overreacting, melodramatic.
Yeah, she was too much.
Yeah, that's the reason Paul Dano was my favorite, because he seemed the most grounded. He's just a fatherly figure. So I really liked, his performance.
I think the best performance of the Fabelmans is Gabriel LaBelle.
Okay, I was about to ask what you thought of him. I thought he was really good as well.
Yeah.
Except one scene when he was also melodramatic.
Wow, Daniel Deadweiler. Wow, they did her dirty, Dan.
I know.
Wow. Anyway, Dan, would you like to finish us off with the best motion picture drama nominations?
Yes. Best motion picture in drama. We have Avatar: The Way of Water. Yay. Elvis.
Nice.
The Fabelmans. Tar. And Top Gun: Maverick.
Nice. This is a strong category.
Yeah, that is. It's a really strong one. I like it.
This is a very strong category. Yeah, I even like that Elvis is here because I think Elvis could make it into Best Picture now.
Really, yeah.
Dude, Warner Brothers have been campaigning Elvis as of late to their heart's extent. And I think that's going to pay off for them at the end.
Yeah.
Happy to see Elvis. Tar, Fabelmans. Avatar, we're going to see it this weekend.
Yeah.
Happy to see Avatar here. And Top Gun. Happy to see Top Gun. Dude, what a great... I like this. I like this category.
Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah.
Real quick before I forget, we don't have The Whale.
Yeah, no.
Anywhere.
Nope.
No, she said anywhere. Dan, did we... No women talking here, Dan.
No women talking.
No women talking. Wow. Dude, the Golden Globes did not like women talking.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. Considering the type of content that women talking is going to be tackling, they're going to give clap back for this now. Like, they're all about like, oh, you guys aren't diverse enough. And then they doubled their academy per se. And now no love for women talking, the like female empowering type of movie this year. I know some people would take out Elvis for women talking, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Happy to see Avatar. Dan, who's winning this?
I'm gonna go with the crazy. Well, maybe not that crazy, but I could see for the Golden Globes, Top Gun: Maverick.
Dan, you know what, man? I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it, Dan. I don't know if I can do it. Dan, people are gonna hate us. I'm gonna say Top Gun: Maverick just to be that. I'm just to be that guy.
Yeah.
Dan, I have been saying that the Fabelmans is gonna start getting front runner fatigue. I don't want to hate on it. I know, and I know I have been, but I don't want to hate on it. But let's go Top Gun: Maverick. Me and you, Dan. Me and you. Let's get this.
I always get this.
Ladies and gentlemen, me and Dan are going for Top Gun: Maverick to win the top prize. Top Gun: Maverick has actually won some awards so far for like the National Board of Critics reviews and all those type of awards. They've awarded it the top prize already.
Nice.
We're probably stupid as hell to think Fabelmans is not winning.
Maybe.
But I want to be that person though. I want to be that stupid as hell person.
Yeah.
Dan, that is all we have. Wow. Roundup. I'm just angry that Danielle Deadweiler didn't get in for actress. I think that is such a snub. Denis Villeneuve level snub. Yeah. Happy to see the menu get some love here for its acting categories.
Me too.
That's great, right? The supporting actress category was weird with only Carrie Condon being nominated from our little group of contenders. Seems to be another crazy year for the Golden Globes, and I can't wait for it to happen and for it to finally be televised after a year. I want to say thank you for being here with me as we went through this crazy journey of the Golden Globe nominations. Happy that we were able to laugh and be angry and all the emotions. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I am glad you were here with us today. Please stay tuned to the Cinema Squad for more Off to the Races as we continue our predictions, our recaps, our nomination reactions, all those type of things. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And we will see you guys next time.
This is looking to be a tight one, folks.